Now that let's see the spawn selection mode we go. It's gonna be rarely spawning by the corner. I mean that corner is pretty good for toy merchant unless you're playing geisha. So for a toy merchant, she should be fine there. Toy merchant honestly should be fine there against a night watch. Anyways, we are going to be able to see City here as well. So it's going to be Mercenary by the entrance to Small Boat. Meanwhile, Acrobat is going to be in Small Boat. And of course, you're going to be having that Barmaid spawning by Shack. But Shack Cypher Machine should be locked there. So Barmaid is probably going to go to Broken Shack there or even close to Beach to get a Cypher Machine. Of course, since Riz is spawning by that big rock, that boulder of some type, I guess it is what it is. It's gonna be very questionable here whether Riz decided to bring teleport. Because with the teleportation here, you're gonna go after toy merchant first, but like realistically speaking, you break one of the toys and then she's gonna loop you there forever, Riz. She is gonna loop you there forever, Riz. So it's gonna be very questionable right now on what they're planning on doing. It's very questionable to me right now. But let's move on towards the game, shall we? It's going to be RC versus AXIZ Wave. It's going to be game 2 first half for day 3 right now. Okay, let's see. We're going to go straight towards the middle. It seems like Mercenary is on the inner depth of that area. And we are going to be able to see Barmaid decoding immediately here as well. Barmaid is currently walking too. So I guess for Barmaid's side right now, hiding is going to be one of the major things that she has to do. But even with that side note, Nightwatch should bring quenching effect here, so if she does play around here for a little bit of time, depends on when Mercy is going to leave this area as well. But Mercy is probably going to either elbow pad into her shack or yeah, he's going to elbow pad into her shack, because or else he'll be giving a free hit and then quenching effect is going to activate and then you're going to not do anything good. But anyway, 7 seconds remaining on the clock for quenching. It seems like we do know where Acrobat is. Seems like Barmaid's location has been spotted too, but you're too far away from Barmaid, so there's no point in doing that anymore. Breaking the pallet comes with priority here, which is very important. We are also going to be able to get quite a bit of pallet mind games here. Acrobat, very nicely done, very patient. But of course, with a fireball there as well, we probably do want to get some Tempest slow debuff here. For Riz, probably getting rid of that pallet wouldn't be a bad idea. Our early game is quite bad right now, and you're gonna have an Acrobat deciding not to vault over that, fair enough. We are gonna have another slow debuff here, but that's gonna be another ball jump in towards the walls, just so you don't get that Tempest debuff anymore. Okay, fairly nice. We're gonna open it up with Blink, but even with a Blink open right here, it's not gonna be enough. It really isn't gonna be enough. You can't vault over that. You can't vault over that as Nightwatch and expect a hit. Not this area anyways. But we're gonna be breaking the pallet. The elimination progress is a little bit slow. It's almost 2 minutes in towards the game right now. Ivory, in a nutshell, it really is just with the fact that it's the moment, it's how they can like actually pull distance and waste so much time of the hunter. That's what is really annoying about, you know, about just hunters that aren't like Opera Singer who can dash unlimitedly. Because on the current day meta, the only reason why Opera Singer can dash unlimitedly is because of the fact that survivors can't really hide. Even if they do manage to hide, Opera Singer can find the next target fast enough anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's kind of like when Wheel was meta. It's really kind of like when Wheel was meta. It's okay if all survivors hide, but the moment he found someone, you're going to be initiate the immediate chase already. And you go around the map pretty fast as well, so. But I guess on the contrary, you don't have any chair camp, but chair camp doesn't really matter if you don't have any early game. Okay, we're going to be able to get that normal rescue there, but we want a double hit on Mercenary. Sadly, we didn't get it. Very nicely done by the Merc. But with Merc's side, Acrobat seems like he can't contain any longer. We're holding on towards the ball alright, but that probably isn't the best idea right now. We are missing quite a bit of Cypher Machines, but there is a Barmaid close. No, that's not a Barmaid in middle. That's a Toy Merchant in middle healing the Mercenary. You know what, never mind. Mercy just got the Dolan. Okay, Mercy ran towards Barmaid, fair enough. But Mercenary should be able to get the rescue here once again. It does seem like a tie game for now. Now, do realize I'm saying for now. And Blink is going to be ready in 50 seconds. Okay, they probably won't be able to get enough Cypher Machine on. I don't think they'll be able to get enough Cypher Machine on. We're still missing a 70% Cypher Machine from somewhere. I didn't really keep in mind where, but somewhere we're missing a 70% Cypher Machine. With that side note too, no Tie Turner. So, unless Mercenary is able to do godly body blocks, unless they're going to be able to, unless Merc is able to tank 3 hits, or 2 to 3 hits, then I don't think the Cypher Machine will be prime, but we did manage to finish the 3rd Cypher Machine right now. That's 69% Cypher Machine. Quite a delicate number, but, body block, Merc! A bit unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate right there. So we're going to be able to get a pick up and a drop down. And with that in mind, it doesn't seem like Riz will be able to stop the survivors from decoding here anymore. Last Cypher Machine currently a Shaq, it does seem. So with a Shaq Cypher on mind, yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do much here. Mercy elbow padding, that's going to be his last elbow pad up and away. But the Cypher Machine is currently primed, so we could potentially just have Rowley here getting a catapult ready for endgame for the Merc to use. But if we're really going to go for Sobar right now, we can force open that Cypher Machine. We can actually force open that Cypher Machine. But Toy Machine still has to get a catapult ready, but that catapult will probably be... No, that catapult doesn't have to be used for Gage. We need that catapult to be placed somewhere for our barmaid to use. I think that's the issue. That's the issue. It doesn't seem like we have a catapult ready at all. But I mean, like, there's no teleport. We know that it's Insolence Detention because Insolence did pop. There was nothing early game, so Insolence definitely did pop before 2 hits. So bad. A little bit of a scary situation right now as well. We are in a little bit of a tight spot, but shouldn't be able to get towards the dungeon. I don't think you'll be able to get towards the dungeon, especially in this side note. But anyways, let's congratulate the tie here from Riz. Moving on to our second half. Okay, let's move on towards the next game then. Second half we're going to be seeing the antiquarian Merc, a perfumer and psychologist. But with this on mind, it is an opera singer though. It is an opera singer because they decided to ban Aka's Dream Witch. Aka will be subbing in for Peter. So yeah, there's that too as well. Anyways, then let's see here. For the survivor side though. It's not too much of a bad pick. I'm more intrigued on seeing how well Perfumer does against, you know, Opera Singer after nerf. Because all the perfumers we've seen that played against Opera Singer was before Opera's nerf. So with Opera being a little bit more slowed, I'm kind of intrigued in seeing, oh, how well does Perfumer actually fare compared to, like, you know, Gardener, compared to like Magician, etc, etc. So there's also that too. There honestly is also that too. But Survivor spawn location wise, it doesn't seem like it's too bad. It's okay. You're basically trapping the Opera Singer at Cornfield. But I guess for Psycho side, there's a lot of luck involved. Whether or not it's gonna be 2 Cypher Machines spawned by Big Bull or 1, it doesn't really matter much because like the next Cypher Machine is relatively close towards Psycho anyways. The Cypher Machine spawn locations at like that side of the map is like Big Bush, right next to Big Bull, or Beach. Like the furthest one away is only near the Big Bull gauge. That Cypher Machine near the gauge where there's a big boulder there. So like, even with that in mind, Psycho doesn't really have to rotate around too much just to find a Cypher Machine. But let's get in towards the game down, shall we? We're going to be going on straight towards Shaq here, looking for Anti-Kern is more of a surprising fact for me. But Aka here on the other hand, very nice smooth controls by the way. Very, very, very nice smooth controls. But we decide to Shadow Dance in towards Shaq first, which is a little bit more surprising to me. But it seems like for now we did manage to miss the next Shadow Leap here. So will Anti-Current become the next chase? Anti-Current becoming the next chase. She's going to be able to loop around here for quite a bit of time, but that's going to be number 1 disarm. That's fine. Number 1 disarm here activated. That pallet will not be dropped down unless Anti-Current doesn't have any disarms to use. But for now, we should be able to get a flip back in. Yeah, we should be able to get a flip back in here. So Anti's quite strong in Shaq, eh? Anti is quite strong in Shaq, eh? Just with the loop here from Anti-Current inside, it is really, really, really good. But even with that side note, we aren't looking for Shadow Dances in because it's on cooldown. Anti-Current is pulling way too much distance right now. Anti-Current is really... that's going to be a next 5-second disarm. That's fine. Just going to wait it out here a little bit. We're just going to wait it out here a little bit. But Anti-Current does have another disarm ready to go. And there's the pallet hasn't been dropped down yet. Oh no, the pallet has been dropped down. I'm just dumb. Never mind. The pallet has been dropped down. Sorry. Okay, the pallet has been dropped down, but we most likely won't be able to blink here. I don't think blink is a possibility just yet, unless we either get rid of Anti-Current stuff or she goes behind the pallet. Okay, that's fine. 90-second containment there. Trunk back to tension with quenching effect alongside with double pallet breaking and of course panic. Overall, not too bad. Overall, still here, not too bad. I mean, Cypher Machine wide, they basically got 2.5 Cypher Machines done if you just look at it here. So like with 1 Titan here for Mercenary, I do think it's probably more than enough for some type of 2 Cypher Machine, 1.5 Cypher Machine remaining. Main reason because of the fact that Anti-Current still does have shticks to use. So Her rebound potential is very high. For our mercenary here, you're going to be able to get the normal rescue and just run. Whether or not you use the elbow pad, you need to be away from anti-current just so she can disarm as much as possible here. But I'm going to assume that this pallet is going to be played around here for a really long time. A really long time. These two pallets here, it's just a long game. It really is just a long game right now. Okay. Antiquarian, we are kiting very well right now. Titan is just going to be over soon. For Aka right now, it seems like it'll be an inevitable extra 10-second containment. Meanwhile, we still do have, you know, the psychologist upstairs right now, just chilling. But of course, right over that vault cover, there's still one more stick for anti-current to use here. There should be still one more stick for anti-current to use, but it seems like we decide to flywheel it out instead, and it's a successful 40-second rebound containment. It's 40-second rebound containment right now, and it's add another 5 seconds on towards it, and there are still pallets left for us here to use. Seems like anti-current will be going down here immediately, but just look at the cipher machine decoding progress right now. We have 2 cipher machines at 40%. By the time we probably chaired the antiquarian, it'll be around 60% or 50. Well, it seems like it's going to be around 50% for now. So like, with this in mind, you have 10 seconds until accelerated decoding starts, and with around 40% cipher machine, well, 50% cipher machine remaining right here, 30 seconds on towards a share. Mercenary, who's going to be able to body block, and there's 2 pallets here to use. Aka seems like it'll be a 3-man escape here for AXIZ survivors. A little bit unfortunate, but we are going to have to see how endgame goes, depending on whether or not they're able to get survivors towards one exit gate or the other. Atto here has to be the first one to pop the cipher machine and then go towards the gate, but it seems like we're trying to stall as much time here as possible, which is a really good sign. It's done. It's primed. Okay, that's going to be head on towards Antiquarian. A little bit unfortunate right here, but we are going to be able to get the pop out. That's going to be the first pallet down. The pallet mind games here matter a lot. Nice pallet mind game. Nice pallet stun. The exit gate is open because of that pallet stun. If it wasn't for that pallet stun, then the exit gate wouldn't have been open. It definitely could have still been tied. But since we got a pallet stun right there, GG's. GG's. The exit gate, yeah, 150-second containment here from AXIZ. Neon, very nicely done here. Teleport may be ready, but it's a mercenary onto Aka. Aka, you need to leave. You should have left at Shadow there. We're gonna go for a mercenary here, but it seems like Psycho is actually the one opening the gate, if I'm not wrong. Is Psycho on the gate? No, Psycho's running towards the back gate right now. Ooh, that pallet's done bought a lot of time. Mercy has no items here remaining though. That's the good news, but even if we go back straight towards okay, we're fine. But even if we go back straight towards the survivor right now, mercenary is gonna be on the ground. Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, Atto is still running. Perfumer can just perfume. Yeah, Perfumer can just perfume and wait it out. Perfume and anti-current was spotted. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. But that's also okay. Perfumer can just run towards the big boat gate right now and just chill out. Yeah, Perfumer can run towards big boat gate and chill out right here. We're gonna be able to get the TP back, but for Neon, very nice flywheel, but it's not gonna be enough, especially against the antiquary and opera singer here. Anyways, we're gonna be able to get the vault over. Perfumer is gonna be focused on opening the exit gate. Meanwhile, more or less likely, Merc is gonna be able to use self-heal and go. Let's congratulate the 3-man escape here from AXIZ survivors. Oh my lord, it's currently 1 win towards AXIZ right now. A little bit unfortunate here, but opera singer, Jesus. Let's move on towards game 3, shall we?